Greetings, ladies and gentlemen of Western Togoland. Today is the 22nd day of March 2025. My name is George Kobla Nyakpo. I represent the Homeland Security Foundation. I informed you earlier about the proceedings of the court in the case of the Homeland Security Foundation versus the government of Ghana on behalf of the Western Togoland. As earlier in the voice message that I sent across, I inform you about all that has happened in the court. I deem it necessary to make this video to you and to brief you more detail in this particular video. As we file the case against the government of Ghana, we seek, among other things, the respect to our fundamental human rights as people to seek the right to self-determination. The right to self-determination is not limited to a certain group of people. It is a right generally agreed across the world for everybody to exercise. We have never resorted to any violence in the name of the Western Togoland since the time that our country was invaded by France and Britain and have it divided and subsequently becoming part of the United Nations Trust Territories. In all this period, our people have been resisting the annexation attempt by Britain of our land into her Gold Coast colony. The records are there. All of us know about this. So there is nowhere that anybody can wake up today, as the Attorney General was arguing that we have never demanded to exit, and we, by our own doing, through the 1956 plebiscite, decided to be part of them. In the record before the United Nations, the Western Togolanders chose in the plebiscite to be in union. Till today, the government of Ghana has never produced the union for everybody to see what it entails. So even if you argue that the people voted in plebiscite to be part of you, the plebiscite should be registered with law. The union must be what? Explained by law. So is it anywhere in the union that if the people choose to be in union with Ghana, they cannot separate again? Which of the articles can Ghana advance? But this is what was brought up by the defense on the 20th court. But we have already let the court know that ever since the 1956 plebiscite, we have making various attempts to have our country back. We disagree with the plebiscite. Till today, we continue to disagree with the plebiscite. And the evidence are there. We were hoping that Ghana would advance any evidence contrary to that, but no. Attorney General claims that we have conducted ourselves we have engaged in nefarious activities which they have not been able to explain or use any evidence against. All the arrests since 2017 to 2019 of the Homeland Security Foundation members, the government of Ghana did not advance any evidence of anything nefarious about our case. It has been an attempt to silence our peaceful and our right voice. That has been the case. So we have argued our case, and the court informed us that they have heard about all our defenses, all our case, and they will be communicating to us. So we are waiting for the court. The government of Ghana cannot claim our country forever, all because we choose to be part of them, which till today they cannot advance any legal document to show. All countries that have ever been in union, there are things that are there for you to see. The era of the Czechoslovakia, there's an evidence that the people are in union. And before the split in 93 thereabout, there's an evidence that the union of Czechoslovakia has split. But where is the evidence that Togolanders are in union with the state of Ghana? There's no evidence. There's no evidence anywhere. And it will be a shame that a country that prides itself with human rights credential will be using a decree of a military regime to be silencing a certain group of people, a law targeting only our side. But we leave it in the hand of the judge or the judges of the Ecowas Community Court to tell us if the right of self-determination is limited to a group of people alone. So I come your way this afternoon to let you know how far the situation has been. And I encourage all of you to remain peaceful as we have been. In fact, the Homeland Self Foundation should be applauded for being peaceful all this while. And I want you to continue that. Very peaceful. Those of you who are staying far away from the struggle of our ancestors, I need you to stay closer, come closer. This is the era of rule of law and freedom of expression. If you are silenced, the government will continue to use their laws against us because we are few. That's what they claim. They claim that ever since 1956, we have never demanded for our country or anything till today, as the court, the prosecution, the Attorney General has advanced yesterday, was laughable, because it is evident clear that in 1975, even some of our leaders were arrested before the 1976 decree. Amnesty International report captured this. So we are making attempts, but it is the government that has set. So you stole our property and set traps that we cannot talk about it. When we talk about it, you arrest us. And today, you are telling the whole world that we have never demanded for it all this while. So not until today. Not today that we will have to advance for it or demand for it. It can never be said anywhere. So this is how far the case has been. And I want all of you, my kings, my queen mothers, everybody should be interested in this case. Because the Western Togoland case, even though we have been talking about it, has never reached this height to the international stage to be argued. So join the train. Thank you.